This visit's going to include round-trip airfare for 2 people, so that's you and a friend. What is going on, guys? My name is Andy Gabbs, and I have a very important question for you. Have you ever wanted to go to Brian Barczyk's Reptarium and do things like this?
First time they're going into their new places.
Oh, you're fine, you big baby. 2-headed California king snake. They're really cool, but I just get scared when they move fast.
Chicken strip out, getting some basking time right now.
Or maybe even a couple things like this.
Coming straight for me.
Absolutely beautiful snake.
He has 3 legs. He's our little buddy. Angry little boy.
Whoa! And honestly, like, I think I almost like the normal banana better. If you're like I was, and going to the Reptarium was one of your life goals, but you couldn't quite afford it, I have some awesome news for you. And you'll be hearing from Brian later in today's video to tell you that he's 100% okay with me doing this, but I think I want to tell you guys what we're gonna be doing. Before I tell you what we're gonna win though, if you could please drop a like, subscribe. Like 95% of the people that watch my channel aren't subscribed. We'd have like 50,000 subscribers if all of you guys would just click that little subscribe button. It's free and I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 10,000 ASAP. As a lot of you know, Brian is trying to raise money for his legacy aquarium, and I had an idea. And that idea was to do a raffle for a visit to the Reptarium, but not any visit to the Reptarium. This visit's going to include round-trip airfare for 2 people, so that's you and a friend. It's going to include 2 nights at a hotel near the Reptarium. It's also going to include a rental car while you're there, entrance for 2 days to the Reptarium, and a private tour at the Reptarium. Now, all the details to enter will be in the description and in the pinned comment, so please go check that out. But basically, it's just a $20 donation to Brian. I'll be taking these directions directly to my PayPal or my Venmo, which Brian said he's 100% okay with. You guys will see it later in the video. I'll include the little video that he recorded. So if you want to get in, you can PayPal or Venmo me directly. It's going to be $20 per entrance, and then I'm going to use a random wheel spinner thing to pick someone 1 month from yesterday. So you've got plenty of time to enter, and it's gonna be a really cool trip. Now, we can't 100% guarantee that you're gonna be able to meet Brian just with his chemo and everything like that, but we're gonna do our best to plan this trip around his chemo infusions, because he said he really wants to make it there and see the winner. Now, he probably won't be doing your private tour, but during your private tour, he's gonna do his best to come in, say hi, maybe take a photo with you and chat with you for a little bit. Again, this is gonna include all of your expenses. The only thing that you'll have to worry about is your food while you're there, but everything else is gonna be covered by us. Now, if you're inside the continental US, I will 100% cover all of your plane tickets for you and a friend there and back. If you're outside of the continental US, you can still enter, but I'm only gonna be covering $600 worth of airfare. So say your tickets are $1,200 for you and your other person round trip, then I'll be covering $600 of that and you would come $600 out of pocket. Unfortunately, just due to how much airline tickets are right now, we can't cover, you know, someone from Australia, but we still want to cover a piece of it for you. So you also have the option that if you win and you're outside of the US and you just want to come by yourself, that $600 will go a lot further. For people outside of the US though, please do a conversion from your money to our money. It has to be $20 US to enter. That's just one thing that I wanted to mention. But Brian's 100% in on this. He said it was a great idea, and I think it's a great idea too. I think we can raise a ton of money for this, but we need your guys' help. I mean, you'll have, you know, pretty decent odds, I think. So I hope you guys will support us. I think it's gonna be a really, really cool trip for the person that wins. And maybe I'll even try to come out when the winner is there as well. I can show you around the Reptarium. I've been there just a couple times. Now I'm gonna show you guys the video that Brian sent me, just kind of endorsing this whole thing to knock out any questions you might have or any suspicion you might have. Brian's 100% in on this and he's fine with me taking the money directly so I can book all of the stuff and then send that money to him afterwards.
Just wanted to thank Andy for doing this for us. I'm gonna do the best I can do to make a great experience for you guys. Whoever wins this trip, we'll do the best we can do to make it amazing. Depending on how I feel, of course, I'm going to do the best I can do to come meet you guys during the private tour and say hey and stuff like that. Again, I don't want to make any promises because you don't know how I'm going to be feeling through treatment, but if I'm feeling up to it, I promise that I will absolutely be there, and nevertheless, you'll have a great weekend at the Reptarium and experience all the animals and have a great time. And I 100% endorse the fact that you can send Andy money to his PayPal or Venmo. know I trust him a tremendous amount. I know he's doing this for me, and he's doing a lot of work on it, so he's a great guy. So I endorse it 100%. Don't feel bad. He's not a scammer, and you know, I appreciate you guys, and best of luck. And I hope I meet one of you guys or two of you people that are going to come to the Reptarium and have an amazing time.
Now there you go. You heard it from the man himself. I really hope you guys support this, and I really want to see one of you guys, one of my fans, win. We did also post this in his support group on Facebook. So far we've raised about $1,000, so if we only raise $1,000, obviously your odds are going to be pretty dang good, but I think we'll raise a lot more than that. I would really appreciate it if you guys entered again. Check the description in the pinned comment. All of the information will be down there. I really appreciate you guys. Let's send someone to the Reptarium for virtually free. Peace.